Hi folks, it's David from Heart and Hand here after Rangers lost to Jablonec in the Conference League qualifier, going down 1-0 on the night and then 4-3 on penalties. Humiliation is the only thing that I'm feeling right now. Embarrassed to have watched that and see my team produce that. Derek McInnes looked so far out his depth tonight. Rangers didn't look like they had a clue what they were trying to do. But for professional footballers to show that lack of heart, fight, determination, quality, they couldn't pass the ball, they couldn't win a tackle, they didn't track men, they were awful, absolutely awful, unprofessionally bad tonight. Derek McInnes changed formation 4-5 times, I think, during the match. That tells you he didn't know what he was doing either. He didn't know what would work. And the whole thing was an absolute catastrophe from start to finish. And for us to have no group stage European football, that's the first time since 2017. And we've had some difficult years in that spell, but we always made it into Europe, into the group stage. We didn't even manage that this year, which is worse than last year under Russell Martin. That's how bad this is. And they all have to carry the can, from Andrew Kavanagh down. They all have to carry the can. Rangers were god-awful tonight. Right from the start, we just couldn't do anything. Couldn't do anything right. And this walking pace, slow football, I don't know if they thought we'll go out and try and hold on to a 1-0 lead, which is a pathetic mindset anyway, but they're not good enough to even do that. And Jablonec missed a really good chance early in the first half. Their striker, for some reason, went near post when he should have went far post and he would have scored. But they were the better side throughout the game. Derek McInnes made 3 changes at half time to try and get something going. Didn't work, didn't change it. He kept making changes, he kept tinkering. Didn't work, didn't change it. And the players, as I say, professional pride, you would think, would kick in. And it didn't. They were a disgrace. They were embarrassing. They were unprofessional. They looked like they didn't know what they were trying to do. And honestly, we got what we deserved. We got what we deserved because Rangers playing like that didn't deserve to go through on the night. We were not anywhere. We weren't at the races, and anyone would have beaten us tonight. That Rangers team was so timid, so passive. 50-50s, didn't win them. That's when we contested them. The passing would have embarrassed a school team. The amount of times Rangers tried a simple ball and gave it away was shocking. It really was. And we conceded the goal. It had been coming. Eventually, Penrice got turned, low-driven shot, ended up in the back of the net. And you never felt that Rangers were going to equalise. And, well, the fact that we had more formation changes than we had shots on target rather indicates that. Then it came to penalties, and even though they missed first with a save by Pandur, Finlay Curtis blazed one over the bar, and then James Penrice had his saved, and that was it. It was all over after the next penalty. This is going to be hard for them to claw back. This is going to be hard for Derek McInnes to claw back. That was terrible. There's nothing you can say. And you know, I expected Rangers under Derek McInnes. I didn't expect free-flowing football, but I thought we'd be organised and disciplined and committed. We were none of those things tonight. And 4 or 5 formation changes, it tells you. He doesn't know what his best team is. He doesn't really know what he wants them to do. It's just throwing stuff against the wall and hoping that by some miracle something will turn up, something will happen. He was just chucking strikers on at the end to try and get something. The Miovski came on. We haven't seen much of him. And yeah, it was awful. It was terrible. You know, I've run out of words for it. It was that bad. Nothing at all that you can say about that other than that they should be embarrassed. That's a refund the travelling supporters' job tonight. That's how bad they were. They should be humiliated by that because they've humiliated the support tonight. I'm humiliated by it. And it's beyond unacceptable. I think Derek McInnes will survive. I don't think they'll want to admit this early that it's gone wrong. But unless there's a significant upturn soon, we're going to be back in that cycle again. But you can lose matches And as disappointing as it is, you think, well, their keepers had a great night, or we've missed so many chances. Not tonight. Rangers looked like a shapeless, lost mess, and unfortunately we got what we deserved on the night, which was eliminated. Awful.